You have heard it 1,000 times. Over gym footage, over rain and city lights, in a hard whisper, nobody is coming to save you. It has become the anthem of every motivation video on your feed, stamped over a sunset like it was invented last year. But here is what those edits never tell you. This is not a new idea. It is one of the oldest in all of philosophy. The Stoics were saying it 2,000 years ago, long before it was a caption. And they did not mean it as a threat or a way to sell you a supplement. They meant it as the most freeing thing a person can hear. Because once you truly understand who is not coming, you finally see who has been standing there the whole time. So let us take the phrase back from the gurus and hear what it actually says. The hustle version turns it into a punishment. Trust no one. Feel nothing. Grind alone until you break. But that is not what the ancients meant, and honestly, it is not even true. People will help you. You will be loved and carried more than once in your life. The Stoics were not telling you that you are alone in the world. They were telling you something far more precise and far more useful. No one can live your life for you. No one else can make your choices or feel your fear or do the work that only you can do. There is a part of your life that no hand but yours will ever reach. And most of us spend years standing right next to it, arms crossed, waiting for someone else to come along and pick it up. That is the waiting we need to talk about. So what are we actually waiting for? Not a person, exactly. We are waiting to be rescued by a moment. The day things finally calm down, the lucky break. The version of us that wakes up ready and unafraid. Seneca watched people do this for a lifetime. They were always about to begin, always one condition away from their real life. They postponed the living itself, saving it for a someday that kept moving further off. And while they waited for that life to start, he wrote, the actual one was quietly running out. The rescue they were waiting for was not late. It was never coming at all. There are 3 of these rescues that almost every one of us waits for, some of them for decades. Not one of them ever arrives. So let us name all 3 out loud so you can. The first rescue is the perfect moment. You will start when things settle down, when you have more time, more money, more certainty, when you finally feel ready. But here is the hard truth Seneca kept trying to tell people. That moment is not on its way. The conditions never fully line up. There is always one more reason to wait, and the waiting feels responsible, even wise. Ready is not a feeling that arrives before you begin. It is something that shows up only because you began. Every person you admire started before they felt prepared. They started scared and clumsy and unsure, and they became ready on the way, never before it. The perfect moment is a rescue that never comes, because it was always meant to be built, not delivered to your door. So stop waiting for the light to turn green. It is not going to. The second rescue is permission. Somewhere inside you is a quiet belief that one day someone in charge will finally notice. They will tap you on the shoulder and say, "It is your turn now, you are allowed." So you wait to be chosen. Picked for the team, handed the promotion, granted the opportunity. Epictetus, who was born a slave, owned by another man, would have understood this waiting, and then walked straight past it. Because he learned the one thing no owner could ever take from him. The permission that actually runs your life was always yours to give. No committee is coming to authorize your effort. No gatekeeper holds the key to the thing you keep asking about. You hold it. You can begin the real work today, at the level you are at right now, with nobody's blessing but your own. So stop waiting to be chosen. Choose yourself and start. The third rescue is the big one, the one underneath the other 2. It is the rescuer, the person or the force that will finally arrive and fix all of it. The mentor who sees your hidden potential, the partner who completes you, the windfall, the system, the someday when the world finally hands you what you feel you are owed. And here is the gentlest, hardest sentence the Stoics have for you. No one is coming. Not because you are unloved, but because the work that needs doing is inside you, and no one else can climb in there and do it. A mentor can point at the path, a partner can walk beside you on it, but the actual carrying of your life, the daily, unglamorous work of becoming who you want to be, only you can do that. The cavalry is not on the ridge. There is no cavalry. There is just you, and the next thing you could do right now. Now, if we stopped right there, this would just be the bleak version the internet already sells you. But the Stoics did not stop there, and this next part changes the whole thing. Think about what it would actually mean if someone else could save you. It would mean someone else could also doom you. If your life could be handed to you, then it could just as easily be taken away. The exact same reason no one can rescue you is the reason no one can ruin you either. Your life was placed in your hands and in no one else's. That is not abandonment. That is the one possession in the entire world that cannot be stolen. The Stoics did not grieve over this fact. They woke up grateful for it every single morning. Because a life that only you can save is, at last, a life that actually belongs to you. So what does saving yourself really look like? It is far quieter than the edits make it seem. Marcus Aurelius, who ran the whole Roman world, wrote a private note for the mornings he did not want to get out of bed. At dawn, he told himself, when it is hard to leave the warmth, remember that you are rising to do the work of a human being. That is the entire rescue, right there. Not a montage, not a lightning bolt. One person deciding to get up and do the next real thing without waiting to feel like it first. You save yourself in small, boring, repeated choices that nobody claps for. The task you actually start today. The promise you quietly keep to yourself tonight. That is the cavalry you were scanning the horizon for. It was you the whole time, one ordinary morning at a time. So the motivation channels are right, by accident. Nobody is coming to save you. But listen to how differently the two voices say the very same words. The feed says it like a sentence handed down, a punishment, proof that the world is cold and you are on your own. The Stoics said it like a key turning in a lock. Because if no one is coming, then no one is standing between you and the life you keep postponing. There is no permission left to wait for. No perfect moment still loading in the distance. No rescuer stuck somewhere in traffic. There is only you, and a door that was never actually locked. So read the sentence one more time. Nobody is coming to save you, and feel it flip, from the heaviest thing you have ever heard into the most freeing. Then, quietly, without waiting for a single soul, go and become the one you were waiting for.